Farkle. Let's play some Farkle.
What have you found, boy?
What are you doing, wandering about without a light like a thief?
Fucking horse,
Get a
dumbass.
torch, or I'll take you in. That's more like it. Now on your way.
You have a kind master, eh, Mutt?
Be on your way.
What's going on?
Do you have any
Tell me, how come you're begging? What happened to you?
Allow me to disabuse you of your misconception. I am no beggar. I simply find myself in a bind compelling me to rely on the kindness of good people.
So, you're begging?
But I'm not a beggar.
Why are you asking for charity? Fancy an ale, eh? The amount you're looking for, it sounds like you plan on downing a whole keg.
That wouldn't go amiss, but really, I need the coin so I can travel to Vlashim.
That's quite a way.
I've always found it to be a day or two's ride.
But I don't see any horse.
I don't have one. That is true. I'll join a caravan, ride along, pay for my way.
I can spare you a lot more than I normally give.
Thank you so much.
Begging, but not. And he needs money to get to Vlash. Oh, I've come across a fair few beggars before, but no.
Must be a...
Look, you can tell me what's going on here.
I can't.
I'm not going to do you any harm. What would I get out of that? If you're some sort of thief, so do I look like a catchpole hunting down criminals? That's the last thing I need. If you tell me what's going on, maybe I can be of help.
My name is Odelin von Wottitz. My father is Albert von Wottitz.
So you're a nobleman?
That I am.
What really happened?
I escaped from prison.
How did you escape?
Well, I gradually figured out who was guarding me and when. One of the guards used to come into my chamber and talk to me from time to time.
You had a chamber? No dungeon?
No. You don't keep a nobleman detained like a murderer waiting for the news. I had a room where I was guarded.
All right. Carry on.
Well, I steadily worked on that guard. Once he was convinced I wasn't going to escape, he stopped being so attentive and I managed to pinch his key. Then I just snuck out that night and that was it.
Sounds like you got pretty lucky.
Lucky or not, I had no wish to spend another moment in that chamber.
Why were you in prison?
I was a hostage. My father fell out with a couple of noblemen from the League of Lords. This rankled them, so they ambushed me one day as I was running errands for my father. Then everything happened so fast.
Really old.
They detained me and sent my father a message. If your son's life matters to you, you won't make any trouble. He had no choice but to do what they said. These are tough times, eh?
How long were you held?
A year? Perhaps a year and a half? Yes, that seems about right.
What are you going to do now?
My priority is to get back home to my family and discuss it with them. And I need to move fast before anything goes wrong.
Farewell. I hope you make it home.
Thanks.
Greetings. Do you need something?
Hey, Tomlin. People around here tell me you have a thunderstone.
People say all sorts of things.
They also say if I beat you in a fight, it's mine.
Those days are over. There was a time I'd put it up for grabs in fights with cocky fools. That much is true. I even had a couple of craftsmen come from the burg to try their luck. But everyone got a thrashing. Well, then I decided to retire. It didn't seem right, and my conscience was getting the better of me. But if you're itching for a fight and need to vent your ire, there are plenty of locals who will oblige. It's as I said before, nothing has changed in that regard.
Look, that's all very well, but it's you I'm here to fight. For the Thunderstone.
Fuck's sake. You're a bleeding half-wit, aren't ya? Let's try again. I'm not fighting for the stone anymore. I found it. It's mine. I'm keeping it.
I challenge you to a fight. Let's fight for the Thunderstone.
The only shit being spouted. You know you can't win, don't ya? No one's beaten me for as long as I told you. Back, I'm doing you a favour. Because I want to spare you the embarrassment and some pretty fucking...
I don't care about your talk. And if you refuse, I'll cause you a hell of a lot of trouble.
Who the fuck do you think you are? Us Brutons have been farming here since the dawn of time, and we've never had any trouble besides. We're free peasants.
Don't worry, I'll find a way. If the local authorities...
Stop blathering. Yeah, I get it. All right. If there's one thing I really hate, it's arrogant, cocky outside. Prepare for... I'll wait for you by the pen behind the barn. That's where me and the fellas train, and when you get there, put up what you're wagering against my stuff. And no armour. That goes without saying. Better yet, strip down to your waist so nothing...
Oh, he's coming back.
I'm ready for this.
Always.
You've got the stuff.
Don't you worry about that. I don't expect to part with it anyway. Have you got it?
Here it is.
Trust. But back it up. Well, we have everything we need. That... I'm just getting warmed up, you shit.
Behind her back. Come on, move, you snails! My sister could beat both of you with one hand behind her back. Knock his teeth out! You fight like that!
No chance.
Give it all you've got!
You call yourself a fighter? Wipe the floor with him!
Show him what...
Mercy! Spare me!
Give me my fucking stone.
I beat you.
You find him?
Prize is mine.
Yeah, you did. But it was close. I almost had you myself.
Close? Not one bit.
Another thing.
I was all over you
find
from the
that.
start.
Bollocks you were. You're just lucky I fucked up my back yesterday.
No need to be so upset. It's not so bad. Just a little embarrassment and a few bruises, right? But let's not waste time. You owe me my money back and the stone along with it.
You'll get your money back, goes without saying. Here you are.
Perfect. What about the stone?
Well, I can't give you that. Because I don't have it.
What? But the stone was your stake.
No, it wasn't. It was your idea that if you won, I'd give you the stone. I didn't
been in his
actually
room yet?
promise you anything like that.
That's what I thought.
Look, you yokel prick. Don't twist this. You tried to hoodwink me, and now you're playing word games.
I suppose it was a bit
He was probably playing his
sneaky
too.
of me. But what the hell? I figured if you were up for a fight, I'd at least make a groschen or two out of it. I just wasn't expecting to lose. That's all.
But people said you have a thunderstone. So it's all horseshit.
No, it wasn't made up. I really did find a thunderstone. And I had it right up until the other day when it was stolen. I didn't want word to get out because I'd look like a right fool. So I acted like nothing happened.
For it.
I'm sorry for leading you on. I didn't mean any harm.
And do you have any idea who might have stolen it from you?
If you ask me, it was that Hansel from Rabosh and his little mate Peter. They were ever so curious about it right before it disappeared.
And you didn't do anything about it?
Of course I fucking did. I went to wring their necks, but they disappeared like the steam from my piss. They must have seen me and bolted, which only confirmed my suspicions. I haven't had any luck finding them since then, though, and I don't have time to chase them around the countryside. I have the farm to take care of.
All right. I'll have a look for them.
Well, when you get to Rabosh, take the main road away from the fortress until you reach the first farm on the right. There are hired hands there. That much I found out. If you find the stone, please bring it back to me.
No.
I'll make sure you're well rewarded. You have my word. I was the one who found it, so by rights, it's mine. It was destined for me. To mess with fate would only bring bad luck and misfortune.
Look, I won fair and truth be told.
Bollocks to that. You got your wager back, so don't be... If you want anything more from me...
If you don't cough up, everyone far and wide...
If you think you can talk shit...
Tell me, how did you come by the stone in the first place?
That's a secret.
Look, I won fair and square.
I would have told you, but what with you pestering me over a couple of
Oh, he's coming back. What are you looking at? You're fighting with me.
So, Tobias, do you enjoy fighting?
Do I know you?
I'm Henry.
Don't forget to go.
Young Brookhans told me
try
you're
to go
learning
to
to
YouTube.
fight. How are you faring?
Well, it's not going so well.
You don't have to do it, you know. What do you get out of being beaten time and again?
I have to. I have to beat Stanley. So they'll leave me alone.
What does he do to you?
All kinds of things. He says I'm an idiot. Sometimes he comes to Grund and causes trouble. Better limp for days, and now he's afraid of...
You can defend yourself. But how can a pooch know he has to? Did he bite him at least?
Better? No, he's too nice to ever bite anyone. He runs away instead. But Stanley drove him into the corner of the stable.
People like that make me see red. Well, how about trying your luck again?
Why not? Do you have any money?
That sounds good.
Get ready then. Oh, now you can challenge Tuma. I like him. He...
Greetings, neighbor.
Oh, yes. That ointment of yours is a gift from heaven. Now they only ache when there's a storm coming.
That's how. At least you know when.
You look like a merry bloke.
I'm a simple man. I like a good laugh, and sometimes I like to...
That's it.
I swear, I do it because I enjoy it. That's all.
Shall we fight?
But of course... And before we get...
If you...
Thanks very much.
You call that a fight?
Call yourself.
Gosh.
Thanks for the...
Aye, you're welcome. Here, take it up.
Thanks.
You're doing all right so far, but you're not going to beat me.
Excuse me.
I'm the best around here. What do you say to that? God bless. Well, you feel up to it?
Why are you always picking on Tobias?
Just take a look at him. If he was any dumber, he'd be eating out of a trough with the pigs. Do you know he talks to animals? He talks to his mutts like they understand him. He'd be better off barking and pissing on the fence like them. But when we manage to get him drunk, now that's fun.
Tobias goes drinking with you?
No, but all you have to do is give him wine and tell him it's apple cider. A little of that and he's completely wasted. Then you should see the shit he gets up to. The last time that idiot almost drowned because he went to fish the moon out of the pond. We told him it was a silver platter.
I'll find something better to do and leave Tobias...
Mind your own business. I reckon that moron doesn't even know when. Lord knows if there's anything left.
Do you want to fight?
Sure. Do you have money to...
Of course.
Knock his teeth out!
Thanks for the...
Here's your bet. And a little on top. And don't forget to go and see Tomlin. His jaw's gonna drop when he hears some up.
I'm sorry.
What about your cows, neighbour? Did you manage to get them all back?
All but the heifer that got torn apart by wolves.
Ah, what a shame. But I warned you.
I beat all your...
Well, I'm jiggered. Here you go. We know how to appreciate. And in Kuttenberg, they fight in a tavern called... The name suits it perfectly. So don't expect...
That sounds worse.
Metaphor quest,
By
what
the
the
way,
fuck?
Darling was looking for you.
Get another drink
Farewell,
of
good
grip.
sir.
Do you need something off?
Well, I wanted to ask you for something.
Pray tell. What's it about?
You wouldn't want to have another bout, would you?
Right now?
Well, yeah.
Why? I already beat you. And Tuma and Stanley, too.
Exactly. So I figured that if I beat you now...
What is this?
You'll still... But if Stanley saw me beat someone that kicked his ass, maybe...
And do you think you'd stand a chance to beat me?
Well, that's just it. I'd need you to help.
Look, wouldn't you rather learn how to fight properly? I'll be happy to train you.
I don't know if it's a good idea.
Oh, you'll manage. Knocking someone's teeth out is actually pretty simple. And you've got the strength of 3 men. So there's nothing for you to be afraid of.
Well, all right. Oof, I can't...
Me neither.
Do you think I stand a...
Definitely a better chance than if you pretended to beat me, but still knew nothing. I'm not saying you'll beat him to a pulp now, but at least you should be able...
Thanks, Emery.
You're welcome.
Hey, do you like...
Of course I do.
Me too. I knew right away you like animals. I can tell. Come see me in Grun sometime. I'll take care of the horses and hands, and I'll tell you all about them.
You said you could teach...
Well, I don't know.
You take care of dogs and horses.
Aye, they're my favourite. They're kind, they don't hurt you or curse, and when you're sad, they look at you with those big eyes of theirs. They don't even need to say anything, yet you feel better right away.
You see? I'm sure you know a few tricks.
Can I have a few groschen for my trouble?
Of course.
Thanks.
Well, how do you know when your horse is hurt? Or when he doesn't like something?
That's easy. If you let him, he'll tell you everything himself. If you've got the time.
Oh, you pooch.
I believe in God, the Father Almighty, creator of heaven and earth, and in Jesus Christ, his only Son, our Lord, who was conceived by the Holy Spirit and born of the Virgin Mary. He suffered under Pontius Pilate, was crucified, died, and was buried. He descended into hell. On the third day, he rose again. He ascended into heaven and is seated at the right hand of God the Father Almighty. He will come again to judge the living and the dead. I believe in the Holy Spirit, the Holy Catholic Church, the communion of saints, the forgiveness of sins, the resurrection of the body, and life everlasting. Amen.
Get you.
Holy shit, I'd have been shredded to pieces if it wasn't...
It was nothing, really.
Nothing? No, no. Here, take it. And thank you...
God. Go!
Whoa.
Clear off! You're mine!
Piece of shit!
Interesting.
I need to find a Thunderstone, and I heard you might know of one.
Oh, yeah? Who told you that, then?
Tomlin over Horsham Way told me you pinched his Thunderstone. You and some Hensel fellow. So you better come clean before I let Tomlin beat the truth out of you.
Fuck me! So Bruthan's made you his lackey? As if that stone hasn't caused enough trouble already.
Watch your tongue. I'm no one's lackey. And you, go on. What happened with the stone?
We fucked up. And all because of that stupid stone. I wish we'd never taken it.
So Tomlin was right. It was you. Where's the stone now?
I haven't the faintest. It was all Hensel's idea and he had it on him the whole time. And before you ask, no, Hensel's not here. Andrew is holding him captive.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm missing something here, and it's not just the stone. So tell me, what the fuck happened?
We wanted to butcher Andrew Ramhead's band of pillagers, but that's easier said than done. So Hensel got the idea that we could borrow Tomlin Bruthan's magic stone from him to help us fight them like, but Tomlin wasn't having it, so we filched it without him knowing, and then set off after those bandits. But everything went to shit. They caught Hensel and almost killed me and Stislav. So, you come a bit late for that fucking stone. Not that it brought us any luck anyway. If I were you, I'd give it up as a lost cause.
Where can I find this, Andrew?
Are you fucking with me?
No. I'm sorry about what happened to you, but you don't just lose something like that. And from what you said, it seems that
I'm telling you, that stone's cursed.
You may have had bad luck, but that doesn't mean it's cursed. With stuff like that, you're playing with fire. You stole it from Tomlin, so the power of the stone turned against you. I didn't steal it from anybody. So I have nothing to worry about.
Well, if you put it like that, that never occurred to me.
You see? Now tell me where this camp of theirs is.
You'll come across some ponds between Raborsk and Bohunjovic. Near one of them, there's a fork where wayfarers sometimes camp if they're stuck for a place to stay. From that fork, follow the water downstream, and you should find the ruins of an old mill.
And that's where they're holding Hensel? The one with the stone?
Yeah, there. But if I were you, I'd stay off the path. Take the hill and nip through the woods. You'll get to some rocks overlooking the mill. You'll have a bird's eye view of everything from there. That's the way we went too. But make sure they don't spot you. There's a good chance they've upped their guard after our attack.
Sound advice.
Look, what's your plan anyway?
Well, I'm thinking if I can find Andrew, I'll find Hensel. And then I'll finally get to the bottom of this shit with the Thunderstone.
Just be careful, because Andrew's a cunning fucker. Look, since you're going there anyway, I know I'm not in a position to ask. Do you think you could rescue...
Why doesn't the local lord...
Because he doesn't give a shit, for Christ's sake. He cares nothing for the likes of us, understand? Hensel's just a stable boy who toils with his hands. No lord's going to do...
And how, pray, do you expect me to...
I don't know, just something. Andrew's a greedy bastard. Some coin might do. Or you could sneak in quietly and slip.
How about I just...
I thought best not to suggest that. You know how we ended up. It's just... they're pretty...
I'll manage somehow. But the whole thing's getting so messy, it's almost like this. If I find a way, I'll...
Thank you so much! May all the saints be with you, and I hope you have better luck than we did.
Hola. Hello.
Yep, so you gotta do your 7 priory if it's not timed.
Yep.
No.
Mythic. Plus. Dungeons.
Slowly. Nice and slow. Go! Whoa, whoa.
Why am I getting rate limited, you fucking game? You only have four application requests out at a time or something?
I think so. They might have made it more strict. Oh, claim your role. Ooh. Sorry. Bathroom.
Got accepted.
Theater of Pain. God, this one belong.
Yeah.
Theater of Pain is Shadowland.
It is.
Gone. The load. Theater of Pain. This is a tank and healer dungeon.
It seems like it's mostly a tank dungeon, just looking at everything here. The only thing that it mentions for me is to save cooldown, save a cooldown for the first boss. Pull up. Fucking goddamn it, man.
Oh, I don't have the portal for here.
Let's see. Straight ahead, it looks like, for Shadowlands.
Yeah.
I beg you,
Yeah, there they are on the left.
Take a good look at me. But if you don't, I swear.
Get going. Are you still staring?
I tried to walk through the portal, forgetting this is World of Warcraft. You have to click on the portal.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
Hey?
Go inside already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sitting here getting ready to summon people, but...
Nope. Nope, you never summon people for M+. If they can't get there on their own using the provided portals, they're probably not worth your time. Right? Like... I can't soulstone you for another 40 seconds.
Thanks, whoever you are. Come on,
Switch my builds
let's get the
anyway.
hell out of here.
Yeah, like this fucking demon hunter is worthless piece of shit. Lazy fucking shit hitter. He better be top DPS.
You summoned me.
Not bad.
That's fine. I was just mentioning it to you so that you knew.
What? What is it
I'll
like?
show you. Alert! Alert!
I have the demon hunter selected. Yeah, just keep summoning you.
I think it worked that time. Hey! I still have my mage who's awesome. Okay. I don't know the trash here very well, so...
It's a slaughter!
Save a few seconds.
Mercy!
Take to the
Leave
first
me
medic.
be!
Oh, we're shrouding.
He nearly kept now, you
The fuck? Hit him.
We're under attack!
Or not.
Fuck was that bullshit?
Yeah.
Like, man.
Hell of a way to lose 2 lives immediately. Oh well.
No, I don't even know what fucking happened.
You must not have been in the cloak. I guess. That's the only thing that makes sense because they aggroed you immediately.
Yeah. Oh.
Straight into the boss without letting me mana. Whatever. It'll be fine. Oh, look at those lines. Pretty.
Stay.
What is this affix?
I don't actually know.
Hey! By all the saints, don't leave me here! Please, untie me!
What's that?
Oh, maybe it's like delayed damage. Because I took damage when I finished.
Relax. I'm getting there.
Thanks. Thanks. Whoever you are, come on. Let's get the hell out of here.
Dude, he keeps
You can come over here. I can't if you can heal you that far away, dude.
Yeah, he kept aiming the breath like fucking in the middle of the arena. Dude, I hate fucking M+ with a fucking passion, man.
Fuck was that? Just got pushed back into the fucking bad.
Don't. Nuke banner to make moving out of green don't actually duel.
I think the don't actually duel thing is a meme, but yeah.
Did I imagine it?
At least it was over quickly. This
You're a dead man!
And now you're back!
Was bullshit.
Nothing much has changed. Things are pretty heated in the camp right now.
Because of money?
Yeah, exactly. Rumor has it they paid out something, but it was only what they already owed. Depends how well you get on.
Just stay next to the boss.
Still trash.
Where do you think? At the mill. There was Packer and Ura. Got some goods we picked up before that. Look, how about we pack it in? You know?
Camp here and not with the army. They have shit to do and
Fuck.
shit to eat. It's not that bad here. Believe me. We're not caught up in any battles. And what
Oh my god, this demon on her, bro!
Around here, we may well
Keeps dying to completely avoidable damage.
What the fuck? Huh? God damn it. This wasn't supposed to happen. The fucking murderer.
Don't know what the fuck killed the rogue. Was that missed interrupts or something?
No, I don't think so. I didn't see any interrupt callouts.
I had to ping that because the fucking thing was smacking me constantly. I think that was what the problem was, is that that mob was untanked.
Fucking murderer. Now you're gonna get it! Alert! Alert!
What is locking me in combat? I'm trying to drink before you pull max pack so that I can fucking mana up while you guys fight. For a while at least.
You're a dead man! Alert! To arms!
The rogue fucking DC'd.
No, he probably quit the dungeon. That's the only way to quit dungeons without taking penalty.
Well, it's the same difference is my point, like he fucking left.
Yeah. No, you can't really complete.
What's that? Kiss your ass, don't die.
What did he just hearth out, I guess?
Yeah, because you can't. You're not gonna time it. There's not enough DPS.
Well, I didn't care about timing it. I was just curious if you wanted to try and just drag our ass through the +7. But yeah, it's probably dubious whether you can even finish 4 out of 5. Sucks.
Time to leave party and form up again.
Yeah. That's how it goes. Definitely not a healing issue, though. The tank was kind of sus. That so that the last rogue's death wasn't his fault. He had a mob on him because after the rogue died, that mob started beating on me. I had to ping it so that the tank would pick it up, which is something that I shouldn't have to fucking do as a healer. Second here, I gotta pick up some stuff from a mailbox. Thank you for recovering rotted bones from me, video game. I don't know what I would do without you. Some alchemist knowledge. Did I turn in my weekly already? Yeah, I did. Let me just spend specialization and then I'll return to the depression of trying to get us another group. Alright. Did you get that plugin you were talking about?
Which one?
To accept the roll checks.
Oh, you gotta invite me back.
Oh, I didn't? Shit. Get in here. I have to fucking... Oh, I got rejected for every single invite, so whatever.
Heal.
I was wondering why I was able to just click the button. Oh, that's +6. You can decline that one. It's fine. But whatever. It took it. Did I get rejected from that +7? I don't think so.
What was this?
Don't remember. Honestly, don't remember. Because I spam these, and so I should have checked what the fucking thing said. But anyway, fucking not tell us? I guess not. Is there any way to check?
The mother load.
BFA. Does it tell you after the at the accept invite button or something? Cause
Maybe. So you want Zoldazar, which is the right side.
Alright.
Kite, kickballs into boss avoids.
Reload. No report of healing mechanics. Is it right? Fuck off! Is it right here or is it elsewhere? It is literally right beside us. Nice.
Yeah. Well, I was second in DPS in that last one. The rogue was number 1, but that doesn't surprise me because like 3 of the rogue specs are in the top 10. That's why you see so many rogues all of a sudden.
Rogue's always been popular with a certain archetype of person. Those are the people that'll play rogue whether they're good or not. Probably food and flask, huh? This is fucking T1 flask, so I don't really care.
Waiting on the hunter. Feels like that we're only gonna get like 2 done all fucking night.
Right.
I should really get my paladin up so I can just try to start tanking these and just cruise keys because I don't need to get my warlock to get the achievement since the achievement's warbound.
I mean, I have no problems either way.
This time I promise I won't fuck up the first pull.
You're gonna be mad at me. I'm literally about to get like a discovery achievements for this dungeon. But it's fine. Oh my god, this is a bad pull. Why are we chained? Okay, I have mana technically, I guess, as long as it's not as bad as that first pull was. That was bad.
Oh, because it's basically my fault. I do so much cleave.
You alright?
Yeah.
That if we're too close to an enemy group, it's just gonna pull.
All that aside,
Henry.
So the tank has to be
and I owe you
really
big
good
time,
at
though.
keeping
In
shit
all honesty, I'm not sure why I was worth all that trouble.
Peter told me what happened.
Peter?
root.
Well, thank the saints for him. So he's safe and...
In a manner of speaking. He got shot, but nothing serious.
What about Stislav?
I have no idea.
Ah, well...
Listen, it wasn't exactly by chance that I ran into Peter.
I think it just
either.
buffs
I
us.
was looking for you in the village because of the Thunderstone you
Like,
stole
so
from
far I don't
Tomlin
see it doing
Horse.
anything negative. It's
By the
weird.
way,
Yeah,
royally
increasing
fucking
haste
upset.
and
Well...
Like, maybe it damages us slightly while it's on us?
But I have
Yeah,
to say,
increases mastery
the whole
and leech.
Thunderstone idea was the stupidest I've ever had. It brought us no luck, no protection.
Yeah, look at the fucking rogue compared to everyone else.
What I really need to know is where the stone ended up.
Damage I should be, but
Ramed snatched it from
He's
me when I
doing
was
3 million compared
I
to
believe it had any powers.
my 2 million.
He has a nose, from what I heard. He sold it in Sukdom to some farmer's wife, I think he said, Mlada or something.
Sakra. Well, there's nothing for it.
Hold your horses. That wasn't the only thing I... There's this pond below Raborsh, right? And on the bank, across from the village, there's a small crag. Somewhere around there, they hid some of their spoil.
Healing blood decays.
Well, they hid it, all right. But not...
What? You
Yeah,
filched
they're,
Andrew's stash?
They ping pong so
Good for you.
much.
Serves the bastard. I was
Fuck is
going to
this?
cast an eye there myself.
punch.
But, well, thanks again for everything. And
Called bounce.
Guess.
I'm still curious about you.
Well, as you wish.
Is this the boss?
Tell me the
No.
whole story.
Well, it just pissed us off how Andrew was always extorting and bullying everyone. And not just us. The local lord who did nothing about it. And everybody in the village kept grumbling, but nobody took any action. I knew about Tomlin Stone, and I thought that with its help, we'd have the edge on them. That we'd help the people in the village. And make a bit of a name for ourselves around here. So when he refused to give it to us, I borrowed it from him. Well, I was thinking we'd give it back as soon as we'd sorted Andrew out. I'm serious. I swear.
And what about your expedition?
Well, first, we scouted the place on the sly, and then waited for some of his men to go out on patrol. We armed ourselves as best we could, and made our move. From the top of that rock there. We were almost there, but then Stislav stumbled or something. Made a ruckus, and they spotted us. After that, everything happened so fast. I hollered and lunged at them. Peter was yelling something, so I thought he was behind me. All these shots were whizzing past as I charged at them, but nothing hit me. Then I got stuck in.
The
They
fucking
outnumbered
blood
us.
decay
In
is
the
out
end,
healing me horribly.
Took a blow to the head.
What happened after you were captured?
And I can't
They
keep
were
up anyway,
scared.
so whatever. I'm not
Shitless.
gonna be too upset about it. It's just fucking
Thought
annoying.
they were going to kill me.
Make
One
sure I
of
don't
them
get pushed into fucking
suggested
anything.
just leaving me tied up in the woods or drowning me. But thankfully, Andrew disagreed. So, they
It
held
will
me
probably
prisoner.
only be that way on.
I don't even know why.
Trash.
And this
Yeah,
Andrew
because
is soldiers.
blood decays
Andrew
excel
Ramek,
at the
they
that.
called him. He had
like,
this
the
handsome hammer,
more-
shaped like a ram. It was. Their orders.
I'm
were
out
to
of
keep
fucking
watch on
mana.
them. They had their own ideas of what that meant. They fleeced wayfarers,
I gotta
merchants,
do
locals,
some
wherever they could. No
shitty
one was
tactics
safe.
here, 'cause we're
They
kinda
often
going a little too
grumbled
fast for me.
that the army wasn't paying them properly.
I should
But
have
if you
mana in
ask me,
between, but
they more than made up for it on the side. They even took someone's cow.
What are you going to do now?
Oh, I don't know. Same as before, I suppose. There's nothing to keep us here, but I can see Peter and me staying another summer. Perhaps longer. I mean, it's nice here, and the village is protected by a strong fortress. It's a good place,
Alright,
if you
I'm
ask
fucking
me.
sitting.
You never know.
If they want to fucking go
I
pull
might
some shit and
find
die, that's
myself a piece
not my
of
problem.
land, or marry into some.
I literally can't heal if I wanted
See you later,
to,
my
so
friend.
good luck. Not that that seems to be a problem for this guy.
Greetings.
That's the boss.
I need.
Kick
Show me
balls
your-
into boss. Move boss away from coins on ground. Tank. More healthstones because I burn through them. I can use them every minute.
Word about the problem. Here.
What?
Oh, what? I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Whatever. I didn't do that.
I'll have a look. What can you do, sir? Maybe next time then.
We didn't get the bombs into the boss in time, I don't think.
Nope. I tried. Oh, cool. WoW crashed. Just let him know. WoW crashed. I didn't go offline.
You're up early.
What do you have?
Oh god, it's having trouble just closing. Jesus. Oh, I have BDO in the background. Man, that probably did.
Oh, does that fucking do a dot?
Word about the...
Here.
I'm glad you found what you were looking for, sir.
There's literally no explanation of the mechanic here. Is that fucking... Okay, when you hit the bombs, does it do an AoE or something? There's no fucking mention of that in the goddamn notes for this fucking fight. I kicked the fucking bombs in and fucking died.
I don't know. I just know what it says.
Yeah, I'm looking at his abilities, and there's no mention of it being like some kind of AoE damage that you have to be able to deal with each time. It's like, but I don't know what the fuck killed me there. Like, I went from relatively high HP to like none, and I died. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, whatever. Refood myself. Yeah. Yeah, it does like no damage. I don't know what the fuck killed me last time then. I just...
Oh, if you missed the ball,
fucking damage. No, we missed several times, but... Anyway. Hello? Ah, shit, I missed. Well, never mind, I didn't miss. The bar shows, including our, words, including our deaths, right? We're way behind.
Oh, what are you asking?
The progress bar, it counts our penalty, right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, we're way behind, but maybe we can make it up. What the fuck? I have no onk. I must have fucking got hit by a goddamn circle there. I didn't think I was in him, but I just fucking lapsed attention briefly while trying to deal with the billions of damage that are also going out. Fine.
May God
I
give
have,
you health, sir.
Yeah. Just fucking trying to stay with the tank here, cuz.
Yeah, no, I just do it because if if someone needs it, right? Because it's a 2-minute cooldown.
You lap. Alright, great.
What do you have for...
Yeah.
Word about the...
Well,
That?
my. Thank you, sir. And come again.
And that pissed him off and he wants his revenge.
He complained to the bailiff, saying the oak's dangerous and has to go.
Christ. There'll be nothing nice left here at this rate.
Don't worry. When's the last time you saw the bailiff get anything done on time? That tree will still be here long after we're gone. Safe travels to you.
Aye, take care.
Come and see this good-for-nothing. A criminal and a swindler. Gather round. Come and see. This careful.
Not your day, eh? What did you do?
Nothing.
Really?
Were you expecting a different answer?
How's it going? I expect that's not very comfortable on your back.
Fuck my back. I can hardly feel it anymore. But recently, some joker passed by and put a dead fish in my breeches.
What if I freed you?
I'd scarp her, obviously.
Not your day, eh?
Yeah.
The fuck? Oh, the tank.
Tank's been dead, yeah. Sure why he didn't release.
He did.
I need to just switch my fucking talent build, and I didn't. There's apparently mechanics here for which you need the poison cleanse totem, and I don't have it, but I don't think that's what's killing us here.
Welcome, sir.
I think that mob is just enraging.
I heard you bought a Thunderstone from Andrew Ramhead. Is that so?
Well, it is. What's it to you?
Andrew Ramhead took it from Hensel from Rabors, who in turn stole it from Tomlin.
Kept casting a buff called Overtime on itself, and whenever I did so, people would fucking get one shot.
Even if it's true, I knew
range,
nothing about
the fucking
it.
hunter leave.
I bought the
We're not gonna
stone,
time this.
Fairens. My husband's gravely ill and nothing
Second
told
boss,
him.
14 minutes. What's up?
He's here.
Peter went to lie down one afternoon and he's not eating, and he's
As a
barely, what's
rock.
worse,
Kite
soon
and
after he
CC
took
ads.
ill, a
Kill
Minerva
infused
owl
ads as soon as possible.
A Minerva owl. I assume that doesn't bode well, does it?
No, not at all. An owl, that's why I need the stone. If it weren't for the stone,
So am I to understand that if your husband heals, you won't need the stone?
well, a stone like this is a precious thing.
But you bought it to save your husband.
That may be.
How about this? I'll try to help your husband, and if I succeed, you'll gift me the stone.
Why would I do that? The stone is...
What if the power of the stone brought me here to help your husband?
I hadn't thought of it like...
So, how about we make a deal?
All right, but only...
Of course. I'll take a look at him and see what I can do.
Please hurry. With that owl and everything, I'm quite... You'll find Peter...
All right. I'll take a look at him and see if there's anything I can do.
Fucking
It's
tank is
usually a
pretty
good
lit
idea to
though. He
speak to
keeps
others who are close to
gripping
the
them
sufferer.
from you, so I can just
That may,
stand
especially
here
if the
and
patient himself isn't very
Aha.
That's pretty
fucking
nice.
jerk
We
off.
have done this before. I'm starting to... So,
Can't save you from that, though.
ask around on the farm if you need to.
Perfect.
I
I'll
just
get on
burned
with it.
health.
And I'd better check the whole room.
Not exactly
Do whatever
great
it
for you,
takes.
but
Can you think of something that
I
might
also
help
have
me heal it?
some
Anything.
CDs.
I can't. I'm desperate myself. I've tried
really
just
just
about
not manage-
everything. Peter is just an ordinary cooper.
Is this how we kill the boss by
We've
killing
lived
these
here for
ads?
years. We go to church.
Because if so,
My
if
husband
not, we're
doesn't
fucked
travel
because we
outside
can't
the
barely
village
kill the
often.
fucking ads.
This last time he had some business.
No,
with
you're
a
supposed to
scout
just
and a
single target
groom,
boss.
But he came back
And
empty-handed.
kite ads.
Breathless and confused.
Oh.
He was fumbling around here for a few days.
Yeah, you get a
not
CC
doing
kite
his job.
ads and
Just
single
spending
target
time in
boss.
his
It's
workshop.
really fucking shitty.
Lord knows what he was
Because
doing
if
in
you're a
there.
caster,
Then he went to bed.
as you've learned,
Since then, he's
you gotta,
just been he doesn't
move.
sleep a wink at night. If I stop sleeping too,
I'll ask him why he can't sleep.
try that. He won't speak to
That
me
wasn't-
as if he was keeping secrets from me. God be with you, sir.
Well, I just like how the tank just kept gripping shit and
break.
the ads were dying from
Let it be
leave.
over with.
We still have 3 fucking bosses, by the way.
Yes,
Peter?
I see that.
My name is
I
Henry.
was saying I don't think we're gonna time
Bloke
this.
has to deal with as if Marder didn't have enough on her plate.
I'll try to figure out what's wrong with you. I'll examine you just by eye. Pale skin, dark circles under the eyes, a downcast few calluses and cuts on that. Nothing unusual for a craftsman after a hard day.
Tornadoes.
I told you.
Irritability. Bodily humours aren't leaking. And you are...
But I will when Sigismund...
Why would Sigismund attack Suchtal?
He does
Oh,
as
ads.
he pleases. You have no idea how many villages he's plundered already.
I reckon attacking a
these
village
aren't elite,
protected
so-
by a fortress is the last thing Sigismund will want to
Silence
do now.
the tornado.
The
hit me for
fortress
that.
is what's bothering him. That's why he'll destroy it. And us with it.
I don't know about that. What are your nights like? Mlad has said you don't sleep much.
I just stare at the wall. I try to sleep during the day.
Fuck.
But it's not much better.
Well, it's certainly no fever or pain that's ailing you. I assume it's dark thoughts that keep you up at night.
I can't fall asleep. Because of all the noblemen who keep coming to Lord Pisek's fortress, I'm always hearing hoofbeats.
So Lord Pisek likes to host nobles at his fortress?
And what do you think they're doing here, eh?
If Lord Pisek was about to go to war, he'd be gathering a lot more men here than a couple of nobles.
Folk ought to be scared to leave the village unless it's gone.
No,
And
the
when I
hunter
saw
died.
Badovitz, Suchdol is next.
Don't be alarmed. No swelling. No cancer on the skin. Does this hurt?
Nothing hurts.
Your palms are
Tornadoes
cold.
suck because they silence you.
Your muscles are tense. And your heart's pounding so hard you could hear it all the way to Prague.
God, and you just keep
Seems like
spewing
you
them.
need to fight. Or flee.
They're getting close now.
Who is?
The soldiers.
Well, physically, you seem fine, Peter.
I'm a weakling.
Greetings.
I offered Mlada to try and cure Peter. Can you think of anything that might help?
I already gave the women some advice, but they just
They're better
don't
on
listen.
bosses where there's more AoE damage,
To put
but
Peter in a dark room because speaking to him makes it worse. But
surprise, surprise, most of the
importantly,
damage
they
on
should
trash
get
is
some vinegar and salt
single
and
target
rub
on the
it
tank.
soles of his. Then they should mix
So I have
mallow,
that.
linseed, bran, and a pinch of salt and boil it in water. Strain that through a cloth and add a bit of honeycomb as well
God
as a
damn
drop
it.
Then all they have to do is wash his ass out with it. Finally, they need to cut open a black chicken. along
move.
its
What am I fucking
backbone
stuck on?
and put it on Peter's forehead. But before that, they'll have to shave his... Peter is going mad, and this is the only...
That's not exactly a simple procedure. I can't promise you I'll try it.
Trust me, this is the only... Simply put, Peter...
Do you have any idea how it might have happened?
Well, I know he was headed to...
I had to
Coaling
fucking
on
run into a
business,
damn tornado because
but
I
he
was
never
stuck
made
on
it
something
there.
and I just
He
spammed
came back
directions
all
to figure out
red,
which one let me
couldn't
move.
breathe.
God, that was
Nearly been
ass.
hanged. I wouldn't be surprised if some bandit grabbed him by the...
I'll ask him if he was a...
That would be my guess. And why else would he be looking... He's a... God be with you, sir.
Dodge huddles next to each other.
Fucking Shiva being loud.
God bless.
Can you think of anything that might help me?
No. Unless, maybe you could look
Shut.
around. See you later.
Jesus Christ,
Can you think of anything that might help me heal Peter?
I wish I did. Farewell.
Good day, sir.
I offered Mlada to try and... Can you think of anything that might help?
Honestly, I picked some herbs from Ladder and left them in the room. It came over him so suddenly.
Can you at least tell me when Peter started feeling ill?
I don't remember exactly when, but I do remember that Peter was transporting goods all the way to Pechkow. He took his horse and dog and set out at first light, but he was back before noon. He said he had to turn around near Opatovitz. I have no idea what happened to him there. Maybe his horse got spooked or his dog bit him.
Thank you. I'll ask him if anything like that.
Farewell, my friend.
Oh, yeah, okay, he saw the Sigismund camp. He's arming up?
Why would a craftsman need weapons? I'll ask him about it.
God bless you, sir.
And that bird.
You ought to be ashamed.
So if he's... Oh, okay, I get it. He saw the encampment. Sigismund here. Yeah, he came... Okay. He's just scared.
Peter, I'd like to take another... I found some weapons. Did you hurt yourself? No. Look, I'm a knight of humble descent too. Neither Vanyet nor Bernard spared me much in the training arena, but now I know how to swing a sword without too many scratches and cuts. And since I don't see any on you either, I wonder why a Cooper like you would own a sword.
For when Sigismund's army arrives.
That's what the local garrison is for.
The garrison can't stop that horde. Trust me. There's got to be someone here who'll at least try.
The garrison will stay at the fortress where you have to escape to. Nobody will hurt you there.
They'll come at night, and before anyone of the fortress finds out.
Well, I can hardly talk you out of... When you went to Pechkow on business, did you get attacked?
I got away from them.
Well, there aren't any signs of a brawl. You look as if someone was choking you right now. I can see the...
Sigismund. He's the one who's...
What do you mean?
Soon he'll send his army here, just like in Opatovitz. When I saw what happened there...
Did they have a fortress in Opatovitz?
No.
But you do have one here.
That doesn't mean anything. They'll only lay siege for us longer, and we'll die slower.
Well, I don't think I can convince you otherwise. Did you get hurt by your horse? I don't necessarily mean being thrown off.
Our horses are tame. But they make sure they'll burn down our house first and slaughter the horses while they're at it.
Easy, Peter. An inexperienced rider's horse can get spooked on it can give you a real scare.
We've been close to death since that army. Nobody listens to the war.
Except for you.
Exactly.
What am I going to do? Your body is healthy, but your soul isn't. A deep melancholy has taken hold of you. Sigismund's army is the cause. A lot of ordinary folk are frightened and anxious because of the soldiers. But you're completely petrified.
You don't have to remind me.
What am I going to do with you? The chamomile decoction will help calm your mind, and a bag of dried chamomile surely won't go to waste either. You'll also definitely need to adjust your diet. I'll help you with that. And last but not least, some words of encouragement. I'll get things ready. And...
Have chamomile? No, Oh, I do have chamomile. Okay.
Peter, I have some suggestions.
I'm listening.
You need to start eating again. even if you don't have an appetite. First, ask Mlada to get you some honey, and
you think some honey is...
It'll give you stamina without irritating your stomach. But you have to admit Mother Nature has it well thought out. Where bloodwort helps with bleeding, and feverfew with fevers, honey coats your humours, so that they can't get out of balance. Any melancholia wanting to take hold of you would have to make its way through thick honey. So it could hardly get from your stomach to your head. Soon you'll be as busy as and getting on swimmingly. Which brings me to my next piece of... Start eating fish more regularly. Some nice fatty ones. Fat in the belly will surely stop gloom from getting through.
Aye.
You should drink the chamomile.
Great.
And you can drink it before bed, of course. That's what it's... But let me give you a word of advice. As soon as you feel melancholia taking hold of you again, take a sip. That'll be enough to put your mind at ease. Suddenly, you'll realise it's not so hard to return.
Well...
I'd like to give you some dried...
But you already gave me the decoction.
Don't eat the dried chamomile. Put it under your pillow. Or at it sometimes. The most complicated things really are that...
Well, chamomile certainly smells better than that mugwort stuff.
Listen, Peter. And that's why I'd like to tell you something. Being afraid is only natural. You're worried about Mlada, the farm?
Aye.
Well, that doesn't make you a coward. It means you care about your loved ones. Take that fear and turn it into vigilance. With it, you'll always be one step ahead. I can see you're an observant person. Sensitive to what's going on right now.
Observant? If only I knew what to do with it.
How about this? Take your valuables and bury them in a safe place. If the army attacks and burns down your cottage, you'll build a new one.
But they'll kill us. So what good will it do me?
Just listen. Have the others in the village do the same. If they have cattle, they should try to drive them off before the attack starts. If they don't manage in time, no matter. Cows have legs too. They can take care of themselves. Always keep a horse ready. And if the attack begins, ride with Mlada to the fortress.
But what about the others in the village?
Well, they've still got you. Peter, the watchful Cooper. You'll hardly be able to notice the soldiers approaching if you're stuck here in bed. But when you get back to work, you'll see what's going on. And remember, you and Mlada aren't alone in this.
When you say it like that, it doesn't seem so hopeless. I should take better care of our village.
Then Sigismund can burn all the houses to the ground. But he'll never break the spirit of Suchdol. A bit of prayer won't hurt. Lord, have mercy on Peter here, and lift from him the weight of his affliction. For you have laid upon him this affliction to try him. And you see that Peter, O Lord, endures your trial patiently and without contradiction. Unless you, O Lord, relieve Peter of his illness, no physician in the world can. I beg of you, O Lord, heal his soul, and let his body once again find its lost balance. Amen.
Amen.
I didn't want to leave anything to...
What kind of...
I buried protective relics here on your property.
Where did you bury them?
I can't tell you that, naturally. If I told you that...
And what?
A battle axe. It belonged to a warrior who fought at Nicopolis. He's a priest now.
One of Sigismund's soldiers?
On the contrary. The axe knows Sigismund's tactical weaknesses. I also added a monk's...
What monk?
One from Sassau. He performed great miracles there. It's no chicken bone from a charlatan. And finally, I buried some...
Eggs?
Seeds of life. If the army really does attack, these three things will weaken the soldiers, help you escape, and when you return to the village after the siege, life will block... Well then, anyway... I examined Peter, found... I'll come back to see you in a few days. Until then...
Thank you.
Besides praying, you can brew up some of the chamomile decoction. It's made of wine, chamomile, and sage. You boil the ingredients briefly, then strain. And even if you don't do it exactly right, it'll...
I'll learn how to do it. Thank you very much, Henry. See you soon, my friend.
my eyes, so I used them.
What a load of shit.
There you are.
You've no business here. You see? It didn't even hurt. Greetings.
I see you're faring well.
Thanks. I'm glad you like it here. But I have to ask...
Of course I like to drink.
Exactly. Drinking in small sips isn't harmful. And what's your favourite, eh?
I rarely turn my nose up at good beer. There's no...
Now. Why bother with that shit? Everyone who drinks in my place knows spirit. Other drinks just make you dizzy and drive away sadness. And pretty much everybody will confirm this. Even our priest and Uncle Holba. And they're considered to be the greatest connoisseurs.
What do you make the spirits?
I'll tell you.
So even from mushrooms and...
What now, lad? Do you know I've never thought of that before? Do you really think...
I don't know. I'm no expert.
Wait, but what an idea! I mostly distill fruit, and I've tried grain and flowers. Now what? I'll have to talk to Uncle Hop.
Who is this Uncle Holber you keep speaking so highly of?
He's an old fruit grower and a good friend of mine. He once wanted to be a miller, but his mill burnt down, so he started growing everything under the sun. And today he gives me the fruit to make my spirit. His son has already taken over the trade. But old Holba is still a highly respected person around. He's known lots of the trees in the area since they were but a pit, an acorn or a beech nut. And today they cast a shadow that can cover a carriage with the horses.
I reckon you have a secret recipe to make the...
You'd better believe I do. And it's a drink that will seriously even wake up. I call it my warming balm. And people come here from far away for it. And many carters from Prague even stop by.
And what is it?
Well, that's a secret. But if you don't watch out, it'll make you feel so confused. But if you know how to drink it, it'll warm you through. Expel all the diseases out of your body. Only I know this recipe. And if I can't find anyone to give this tavern to...
I'll buy that recipe.
Ha ha! Not even for 1,000 piles of groschen. The sun will rise in the west and sparrows will start flying backwards. But
why not?
So, first of all, with all due respect, you don't seem like you'd have enough money. And even if you did, no way. This tavern is my life. And when they carry me down to the cemetery, then I won't. I just hope they'll give me a demijohn of spirits for my journey.
Would you teach me how to make...
If you're really interested. But if you think I'll teach you how to distill warming balm, I wouldn't give up that recipe, even...
What's going on around?
Nothing much, fortunately. And thank God we've suffered enough.
I'd like to learn...
What do you want to know? Fine. What are you interested? No, I'll tell.
Can I... I'll pay...
Forgive me, sir.
That doesn't matter. I'd even be... Let's agree... Do we have...
You? Thanks. Very well. Excuse me. What's the hold up, innkeeper?
Not a chance. That old coot will outlive us all.
Oh, where is he? Here?
They say he went to bed healthy, but never woke up. His mother said he'd been complaining. He had his whole life in the hospital. Next thing you know,
Oh, this is my bed.
Well, are you going? Away with you.
This is my bed.
You've no business here.
My bed.
Innkeeper, a beer. See? It didn't hurt.
Ask him.
You're always welcome here, noble sir.
Good day to you.
How's your sister?
Word about the...
Is this him?
That's... I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
Where can I...
There's a room you can use back behind the tavern, next to the chicken coop.
There's a room behind the
I'll be with you, sir. You see? It didn't hurt.
Chicken coop. Not there. Right here.
Ka! Go!
Wait. Isn't there like a...
Ka!
Quick! Go!
Whoa.
You're always welcome here.
I come to you with...
I know very well who you are. Take the path of repentance before it's too late.
I want to make the...
A good man, Father Bolivar, rests in the Sedlet Cemetery. Pray at his tomb, and perhaps you...
What penance do you give me?
Say a Hail Mary and ask the Mother of God to take away your sins.
I better get going.
Repent!
Wait, what is the point of this place? Oh. Points of interest.
What brings you here?
You're always welcome.
What would you like? Excellent.
What do you have for... I'd like to discuss...
Well, here, many. I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
What can you do?
Good to see you.
Greetings, Master Guard.
Who are you? Can't you people leave me alone? My face is still swollen from the last time.
You don't have to be afraid of me. I'm Henry,
And I'm Pavel. And you really weren't sent by Pivets?
I don't know any Pivets. The innkeeper in Miskovitz told me about you. He said someone gave you a right battering. Was that this Pivets?
He didn't do it himself. It was his father's men. He wouldn't get his hands dirty when he's got a rich pa, would he? His father's men. Pivets is the son of the richest farmer in the village.
So what's between the two of you? Why would he send me to you? Or anyone?
Well, he threatened he'd have me whipped if I...
If you what?
If I didn't stay away from Ursula.
And who's this Ursula?
The sweetest girl in the village. And she's really pretty.
So why doesn't Pivets want you to court Ursula?
Because her pa promised her hand in marriage to him. So he behaves like she's already his. But he doesn't deserve her.
You think?
He's a heartless bastard.
And you like Ursula?
Who wouldn't? Only... I don't know.
You don't know what?
It's all the same to you anyway. I'm very fond of her. You'll find no lass with such a big heart for miles around.
And does she feel the same way about you?
Aye.
Why would you do what Pivets?
I've got no choice. He's right. I'm just a hired hand.
Are you so afraid of Pivets you would let him...
What can I do against him? I'm just an outsider and a pauper. If he wanted, he could have me thrown out of the village.
Nah.
Tivoli, where did you come from? Her parents would never give her... And even if they would, they've already promised her to be... The only way it could change is if people started to see...
How do you mean?
Like if he killed someone, or...
If it turned out he was a thief?
Probably. And the main thing is, Ursula would turn against him. But why would he steal? He has...
He wouldn't.
Are you saying I do it and let him take the blame? But that's a sin.
You're right.
Would you do the same?
The end justifies the means. If it's the only way to save Ursula from a lot...
I suppose that's true. Maybe nothing will happen to Pivets if he's from a rich family. But he'll lose Ursula. And it'll give me time to earn enough. But I live here. If I get caught, they'll... someone...
I'll gladly...
You will?
Sure. Only I don't know what's worth sticking.
I can help you with that. For the whole village to turn against Pivets, every family would have to be robbed.
And who's living here?
Father Anthony, the parish priest, Ursula's family, the Vimola...
What should I steal from the priest?
Father Anthony? Maybe this manuscript he's been writing for ages.
Where is your priest's rectory?
The rectory is the cottage...
What's the book?
I don't know. I can't read. But...
Alchemy?
That's it!
What should I steal from
I suppose, her mom...
And where does Ursula...
Ursula lives in the first cottage across the green from the church.
If I'm going to take Ursula's Ma's rosary, tell me, does she carry it with her?
She does, during the day.
What can I take from the Vamelers?
I can tell you exactly what. Besides, I can even give you the key to the... Well, the younger brother is the local cobbler, and he's just made a fine pair of shoes for the Suckdoll blacksmith.
Thanks.
I don't know. He had this really valuable saint...
Had?
Aye. He lost it a while ago. It'd have to be found first.
So someone else stole it?
It's possible, but he might have just lost it. Although, young Moller claims a magpie stole it.
A magpie? Well, I've found all sorts of things in
None of us believe him. But it's not in the house for sure. We searched...
All right. Where's the Vamel?
That one is...
And can you tell me where...
In the parlour. Just...
And you wouldn't know where the magpie...
I don't know. Young Moller even showed me what a magpie sounds like.
What can I steal from old...
Her silver ring. But watch out. She's a bit of a crackpot.
How will I recognise her cottage?
It's the one furthest from the green. She's got a stove in her yard and a long orchard.
A crackpot?
Aye. She bakes pies all day, then forgets she did it and...
And when I've got all the loot, where at Pivot...
You haven't got anything yet. Be glad if you don't get caught. Here's the key. And when you've got everything, come back...
Sure.
And most importantly, I don't want...
Don't worry.
It was good to see you.
Mate, what do you want?
Never mind.
Never mind what...
You don't have to concern yourself about that.
Have you got something to do with that hand from the Vemelas? Because if you have, then you can tell him from me he should be glad the Vemelas don't send him here anymore, because I'd set the dogs on him.
I'm not going to tell him anything. And you're going to leave him alone.
Yeah? Did you see how he looked? You better hope you don't get the...
If you send anyone else after him, I'll deal with them first. And then I'll come for you. And believe me, some village ruffians won't stop me. Do you understand?
Fine. That loser's not worth it anyway. But remember this, Pavel will never get us.
Do you know Pavel?
Pavel who works for the Vemolas? Of course I know him. But who are you?
Henry.
And what have you got to do with Pavel?
I'm a friend of Pavel's.
I'm surprised he never told me about you.
Whereas he's told me all about you.
Really? What did he tell you?
He told me you were the nicest person he'd ever met.
Uh-huh. That's sweet of him. So what else did...
I think Pavel is very fond of you.
Aren't you the gossip? What would...
I'm not saying anything you don't know already.
No.
And don't you care for Pavel?
Like I would tell...
Pavel thinks you do.
The cheeky fat...
I hear your hand is promised.
That's true. Pa arranged it with his family.
If you're so fond of each other, why don't you marry Pavel?
Excuse me? What kind of question is that?
Was I a bit too forward?
I should think.
But...
As if it was up to me. Do you think I didn't talk to Pa about it?
Because Pavel is poor.
Yes, but Pa doesn't mean it badly. He wants me to be better off than him and Ma. We're not exactly poor, but Ma and Pa have to work all the hours God sends to give us a...
I can understand that.
I'm glad.
And you want to marry Pivot?
I think you're the first one to ask me that, but maybe I'll be happy with him in the end.
Even when you know what he's really like?
And you know about him?
From what I've heard, he doesn't sound like a good man to me. I know it's not much to go on, but I don't have a good feeling about him. I'll be going. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'll be with you.
Father? What kind of...
Pavel, the boy who works for them. He's a good lad, as far as I know. Yes, he has no family and he's as poor as a
He doesn't have any family?
Afraid not. He's an orphan. As far as I know, before he came here, the Cumans killed his whole family.
Can't you people help him?
What do you think we've been doing? The Vemolas took him in and gave him a roof.
I didn't mean to offend you.
You didn't. I understand. But times are tough, and that's all we can give him.
Thanks, Father.
You're welcome.
I'm at your service, sir.
What do you think of Pavel?
The boy who works for the I don't know. I don't know him very well. You'd better
Thanks for the advice.
take care now.
Francis?
I'm not Francis.
Oh, I'm sorry. You know... Francis?
Of course it's me.
Excuse Francis making a fool of an old...
Almost hung. What do you think of Pavel?
Well, he was a pity he froze to death. How long has it been?
A long time.
Really?
I need something to eat.
I took it all.
Here you go. Take it.
That nest right there.
You silly doggy.
What's the matter? Did you drop something?
I should get going.
I hear your brother, so...
He thinks someone took it, but I bet a magpie...
Why do you think so?
Because I saw one in the yard.
You can recognise...
What kind of question is that? Mainly by the sound they make.
Can you make the sound?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm not gonna...
Did you see where the...
It seemed to go to the neighbours opposite. If my brother had tried to look for its nest in...
Thanks.
Wait.
Well, I'm interested in birds, you know.
Oh, right. I know what you mean. I like them.
What do you think of...
Clever lad. Hard working, too. Sometimes he helps me out when... He once confided in me that he wanted to become... If times weren't so hard and my brother allowed it, I'd take it. But it just isn't possible in the... Greetings. What?
I heard you lost...
Lost?
Stole?
Bollocks. That's what my brother thinks, because he spends all his time... Look, mark my word.
Folk... How satisfied are you?
Pavel? He's not a bad hand. He's just always trying to get my brother to take him as an apprentice. Who ever heard of a hired hand becoming a cob? He'd do better if he ate less and worked harder.
Thanks. So it really was that magpie that took it. Nowadays, you can't even trust God's creatures.
My respects.
The pie? Pies? Do you want some poppy seed pie? Oh, the poppy seeds. The ring in the fire.
you want some poppy seed pie? The pie. The pie. Pies. Oh, the poppy seeds. Mess. What would Francis say?
Oh, you pooch.
Last time I saw it was when I was making the dough, and then I started baking. I always put it on the table, but it ain't there. Wait, you can't go there. That's right.
At your service.
When I tried to talk to Bahushka, she thought I was someone called Francis. Do you know who that is?
That was her husband.
Then Bahushka must think her husband.
I told you she was a crack.
You don't have to worry about pivots any.
What do you mean?
I gave him a good talking to. So
Really?
And if he does...
I hope you're right. But thanks. Take care, sir.
But it ain't there.
I don't know what the fuck she did in this room.
When I was making the dough, then I started baking. Where could I have left it? Oh, surely it didn't fall into the dough. Oh, that's all I need. I wonder if it fell into the dough by any chance. Oh, that'd be a nice mess.
Oh, is she trying to...
I took it off when I was making the dough, like always. I wonder if it fell into the dough by any chance. Oh, that'd be a nice mess. Wait, you can't go there. Go away. You can't just come in.
Shiny little bugger. That daft old crone really did bake it into a pie. I've got everything.
You do? God's name.
Why wouldn't I?
I wasn't so
What to do now? Do you want me to...
No. That is... Leave it to me. Just give me...
Don't you think I should do it? If you're caught, you'll look like the thief. They'll drive you out of the village and you'll lose Ursula forever.
Not to worry. My master sometimes sends me to Pivetz's, so no one will pay any...
Are you sure? Won't Pivets be keeping an eye on you on account of Ursula?
He doesn't even notice I exist. Never mind watching me.
Oh, he went to the bother of threatening you, though. I don't think this is a good idea.
It'll be all right, trust me. I know him.
Supposing I helped you, I could distract his attention while you're planting the stuff.
Nonsense.
Why are you so dead set against it?
What do you mean? You're just imagining things.
And can I be sure you'll really do it?
Give it to me, for fuck's sake.
You've no intention of planting it on him, have you?
What's it to you?
So I'm right. But why?
Because Ursula will never be mine anyway. So why even bother fucking with Pivets?
Then why did you get me to steal those things?
So I'd have enough to go to Kuttenberg and train as a journeyman.
But if you leave now, everyone will connect you with the thefts. You'll never be able to come back here again.
I know. But if I stay here, I'll never be anything more than a poor labourer. This way, I have a chance to make something of my life.
Even at the price of losing Ursula?
You said yourself she'd never be mine.
Maybe. But this way, you'll never see her again. And she'll think of you for the rest of her life as a shameless thief. Is that what you want?
It'd be better never to see her again than to watch her day after day, knowing I can't even touch her. So you know the truth. What now?
And if I gave you coin instead of those stolen...
What? Why would you do that? You don't owe me anything.
I don't have that much on me. But if you give me a chance...
Why would you...
But for the will of God, I'd be in the same place as you. Now I'd like to...
Well...
You won't. I've got that coin for you.
Really?
Here you are.
You mean it? Really?
Don't mention it.
I'll never forget you for this. I'll have to repay you somehow. I don't have anything to give you, but it's hard work being a hired hand. It teaches you...
That always comes in handy. What am I to do with these stolen items?
Try Father Anthony. He'll see to it they get back to their...
That was a better outcome.
Good wife.
I am.
Would this be it?
Ah, that's the ring I got. How can I
That's all right, good wife.
We can't have that.
Really? It's no trouble.
Wait, here, have a few buns at least.
No, really.
Ah, not another word.
Well...
She's batshit crazy, so that's fine.
Father?
Yes, my son?
I found some things stashed away. I think they were hidden by some thief.
I'll be glad to take them and see that they get back into the right...
Here they are.
The Lord will repay your...
Doggy.
Father,
Let's see. If you only knew how much... Scientia, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Car!
Whoa! Whoa!
Take a good look at this man. A rebel against the laws of God.
How is Peter?
Henry, you won't believe Peter got up in the morning. You could see that he was struggling, but then something in him snapped into place. I can tell he's still fighting something inside his head. He'll stop for a moment. I reckon he wants to discuss something with the others in the village, but I don't know if he has... But regard, I can't thank...
Just keep giving him hope, so that he doesn't fall back.
I will.
I'm glad I could help. But don't... The Thunderstone is...
But the stone helped Peter. We need it. It'll protect our homestead. And what if Pete...
The stone has great power, but it's used up all the strength it had for you. Now it's time for it to help others.
You're right. It's hard to give it up, knowing that's why I can't give you anything else as a reward right now. But believe me...
Thank you. That's good enough.
God be with you, and have a pleasant evening. Sakura.
Cool. Should probably wash my clothes.
That's the way. It's bloody well done.
Good day, sir.
I hear you like...
What game would you like?
Let's play...
Let's play.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
May God give you health, sir.
Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat?
My God, what's taking so long?
Like this?
And what can I get for you?
I could eat.
Damn it. They're yours, lad. How's your husband? Is he better?
He's over the worst, thank God.
Good to hear. He looked like he had one foot in the grave not long ago.
Aye, but now it's like he's been left off the leash.
Got his appetite back, has he?
And how? Meatloaf, trotters, sausage. Soon there won't be a pig left alive for miles.
Be glad he's on his food again. Would you rather he was groaning in bed?
If his stomach starts acting up again, he'll be groaning anyway.
The way to a
My
man's
God!
life is
Oh,
through his
come
stomach.
on! You could drive a horse and cart through his. It's better already.
See you later. Take care.
God be with you.
You didn't hear it from the trader who sold you the bow, by any chance?
Can't be. It just can't be.
Good evening.
off. I won that shit. I'm not giving you it.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you. God be with you.
God, everybody's sleeping. Well, there is a tavern right there.
You silly doggy.
What are you waiting for? Clear off! Get out of here!
I wish you a pleasant...
What's new around?
Nothing much, really. If you're looking for a job... Farewell, good sir.
Nice day.
I found the thunders.
Really? Without the stone, I don't know what I would do.
Well, you don't have to worry about that now.
Thank you so much. This stone will make giving birth easier and save...
Glad to have been of service.
I'll get Hannah to give you a lower price at the stone. And you know what? I'll share a piece of wisdom my She said you need to brew nightshade with twice as much mugwort and a good splash of bran. That's how to fix a concoction that'll clean you out at both ends. She used it on me after I gave birth and said it saved my life. So it could come in handy for you.
Thanks. That sounds, let's not say dangerous exactly. I'll just make a quick note so I don't forget. Not sure I'll ever...
Think nothing of it. And if you want, stop. He's a very skilled man. And since you've been so helpful, if you like, perhaps he'll let you in on some of... Oh, and I also have some money put aside for emergencies, so you can have that.
Hold on to your money. I'm sure it'll... I was glad I could help.
Oh, Mother Mary.
I gotta come. I'm gonna save it here and then. Tomorrow.